Hi, my name is Rachel and welcome to my YouTube channel. As a brief introduction before we dive in, I just finished up my freshman year of college as an English education major. Now that I have unlimited time on my hands during the summer, I thought starting a YouTube channel might be at least an interesting idea. This channel will mostly consist of book reviews as I get started, but I might branch out eventually. Where this channel goes, who knows? The first book that I'm going to start out reviewing is also the first book that I finished reading this summer, The Maze Runner by James Dashner. For those of you who don't know, it's being made into a movie, and so that is why I have the movie cover. I couldn't find just a copy of it with the original cover, unless I wanted to buy the box set. I regretted not buying the box set after I finished this one, but I just put holds on them at the library, so I get to save myself some money. For those of you who don't know anything about the book or haven't even seen the trailer or anything, The Maze Runner focuses on Dashner's main character, Thomas, who comes out of the box, or what they refer to as the box, into what they call the Glade. In the Glade are other teenage boys. As Thomas comes out of the box, it becomes apparent that he has no recollection of his past other than his name, just as every other boy that's come out of the box and been thrust into the Glade. The Glade is also surrounded by what is called the maze, and there are these people called the runners who go through the maze trying to find a way out of the Glade. Thus the title, The Maze Runner. Big shocker. While I liked the book overall, as I thought it had really good pacing and was an interesting idea, especially for someone who's been reading more and more dystopian novels recently, there were a few problems that I had with the book. The first one was also something I liked about the book when I first read it. I was able to relate to Thomas almost immediately, if only because I was just as confused as he was. Any questions Thomas asked were met with "you'll figure it out sooner or later," or the classic "stop asking questions." As a reader, I was expecting some sort of explanation at some point, and it didn't really come as quickly as I would have liked. One of the other problems that I had with the book was the lack of gender diversity. Well, I know that the Glade is a community of teenage boys. When the one token girl shows up, it's like in a movie when they stick someone of a different ethnicity in the background saying, "Look, we're diverse, we have this person in our movie," but then they're not really being diverse at all. I'm looking forward to seeing if there's possibly another community of girls in the next book, a similar community, but the one girl wasn't doing it for me. And probably one of the main complaints I had was that Dashner's writing style basically told me everything instead of showing me. It would state how confused Thomas was, but I wasn't really allowed to feel his confusion other than my own confusion that I thought mirrored his. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but later in the book something happens to one of the characters, and this telling instead of showing becomes apparent when Thomas states in his thoughts what the character meant to him and what he symbolized. He literally uses the word symbolized. As an English education major, that's the sort of thing that I would have liked to think about as opposed to it being presented to me. Overall, though, I thought it was a good book, probably a decent 3.5 or 4 out of 5 stars. I'm definitely still going to see the movie, although I already know some things that they've changed. If you liked this video, though, please hit that like button and feel free to subscribe to my channel and also share the video because it would mean so much to me. If you have a preference for what book you'd like to see me review, you can leave that in the comments below. Next on my list of books to review, though, is Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell, which I just finished the other day, as well as Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins, which I also finished just recently. You can also find my social media links in the description below if you want to see any more of me. I have Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr, although I've been very bad about getting on Tumblr recently. I will see you next time, though. Bye!